Forget paying higher prices for fireworks. This July 4th is unlike any other because you might not even see fireworks. The Wall Street Journal reports shortages are forcing some towns to reschedule or even cancel celebrations altogether. Among them, Minneapolis to Phoenix to Ocean City, Maryland. The 4th won't go boom. In fact, Ottawa, Kansas will now have Labor Day fireworks because of supply chain problems. Bruce Zoldan is here, president of Phantom Fireworks. Is this just the normal shortages that we're experiencing around the country, or is there something particular to fireworks?
It's somewhat complicated. The fireworks industry has two sides to it. One is the consumer backyard fireworks regulated by the Consumer Product Safety Commission, and the other are the large displays that you would see at cities, parks, or other special events, and those are regulated by alcohol, tobacco, and firearms.
Huh. Okay, so specifically to the stuff I want to go buy from your stores and other stores and the pop-up tents we all see as we head off for July 4th weekend, 99% of consumer fireworks are manufactured in China, we understand. Is there any attempt to bring some more of this manufacturing back to the United States so we don't have these kinds of shortages and price hikes?
It would be very difficult to bring manufacturing of consumer fireworks outside of China to anywhere in the world. The Chinese have a 1,000-year history of manufacturing fireworks, both consumer and professional. And believe me, it has been discussed within our industry many, many times over the years, and it's just almost impossible to bring firework manufacturing to the United States.
Is that because of regulation or expense? What makes manufacturing them so difficult?
Much of the manufacturing in China is done by hand. It's not done by machinery.
Wow.
And it can't be manufactured in a sophisticated high-tech building so far. I won't rule it out for the future, but we're always looking at it. But right now, the Chinese, primarily in Hunan province, that's where most of the firework manufacturing is done. The people there have worked in fireworks for many, many years, and they sometimes take products home. They work in between mountains where the protection of the factories themselves outdoors are the mountains themselves. It's just a unique set of circumstances that
it's incredible. I'm thinking about the cost, though. Red, white, and boom, 15-shot, 500-gram repeaters, now $120. Gold sparklers, 36, now $10, up 25 to 30%. That's a lot more than even the 9, 10, 11, 12% inflation people have been talking about. That's up almost like gas price level.
Yes, and that's an increase just in the past year. If you look at the prices just before COVID, we're probably talking a 50% increase since the COVID outbreak in 2020.
What gives?
Well, we think there'll be a drop in prices next year. We're hoping that shipping costs, which are horrendous, for not just the firework industry, but all industries, but especially for the firework industry. Last time I looked, we were paying about $37,000 to $38,000 a container compared to $11,000 in 2019. And so oftentimes the products on the container itself cost less than the shipping.
Wow. You think about how much this has changed since 50 years ago when you were selling fireworks out of the back of your old Chevy. This is now a huge industry in America. You guys employ a lot of people. Everything has got to be planned up for July 4th. This is your Super Bowl. It's the 50th Super Bowl, as you said, that you've played in. Is this unlike any other year for either watching fireworks outside or for any of us who want to buy them and set them off ourselves?
Well, the last 3 years have certainly been unique. 2020, the outbreak of COVID, there was an extreme shortage for many, many reasons. The factory in China shut down, the shipping was difficult, and every firework company in the United States ran out of inventory, including Phantom Fireworks. In 2021, it was very similar. We ran out again. We had a little more than we did in 2020. And this year we have more inventory, but at a much higher price. And still are shipping challenges because of logistics.
And here I thought it was just the Chinese not wanting us to celebrate July 4th, but there is more. There is more to it. Hey, it was great seeing you, and get some sleep next week. All right.
Tuesday.
Tuesday it is. Sleep well. Thanks. It's good to see you. You earned it. Thank you, sir. Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.